Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Apple. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 29th of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 6th of August, 2025, our system has identified Apple as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 3.01. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced a gain of 8.86%. This equates to an average return of 0.49% each day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that a further increase in value is anticipated. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 16.46% over the next 3 months, with expected returns ranging between 6.65% and 20.29%. In terms of the longer horizon, our 12-month analysis projects a decline of about 10.47%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 37.81% and negative 7.42% over the coming year. In practical terms, this would place the future price between $144.36 and $214.92. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline, Apple stock price down 0.181% on Friday. The Apple stock price decreased by 0.181% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 29th of August, 2025, dropping from $232.56 to $232.14. During that day, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 0.86% with a low of $231.37 and a high of $233.36. Although the price has declined in 6 of the last 10 days, it remains up by 0.24% over the past 2 weeks. The trading volume increased by 1 million shares on the last day, despite the falling prices. This could signal an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next couple of days. In total, 39 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $9.1 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $260.10, while the lowest price was $169.21. Currently, the price stands 10.75%, or $27.96, below the 52-week high of $260.10, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Apple headlines today highlight a mixture of security fixes, regulatory pressures, and strategic challenges, all important factors for investors to monitor. A WhatsApp zero-click exploit, which was used against iOS and Mac devices, has been addressed, eliminating an immediate security risk. However, this resolution has temporarily raised concerns about platform vulnerabilities. Anticipate short-term fluctuations in sentiment, while the fix should limit longer-term risks. In the United Kingdom, renewed government demands for backdoor access to iCloud and separate investigations into App Store regulations keep regulatory risks at the forefront. This can lead to near-term headline-driven selling and may, in the long run, squeeze service margins or compel product modifications that could lower valuations. Analysts also observe Wall Street's frustration with Apple's understated approach to artificial intelligence and ongoing calls for significant AI acquisitions. This debate is currently affecting the stock, while successful investments in AI could serve as a major growth catalyst over the long term. Unsuccessful mergers or acquisitions could diminish value. Berkshire Hathaway's recent reduction in holdings presents a slight short-term challenge, but Apple's substantial presence in major indexes and exchange-traded fund flows provides underlying support. In summary, anticipate short-term volatility. The long-term performance will depend on the execution of AI strategies, regulatory developments, and resilience in security. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 26th of August, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned AAPL a buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 13th of August, 2025, it was reported that BMO Capital gave AAPL a buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 13th of August, 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI rated AAPL as outperform with a hold action. On Thursday, the 7th of August, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush rated AAPL as outperform with a hold action. On Thursday, the 7th of August, 2025, it was recorded that UBS assigned AAPL a positive grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Apple stock a general neutral rating. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Apple. Today, the stock presents mixed signals. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Wednesday, the 13th of August, 2025, and so far, it has decreased by 0.51%. Further decline is anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, there's currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Yesterday, volume increased alongside falling prices, which may serve as an early warning. Thus, close monitoring of the stock is advised. On a more positive note, Apple stock holds buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a favorable outlook. Moreover, there exists a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two indicators, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support can be expected at the levels of $229.19 and $219.35. Should the stock drop below either of these levels, sell signals will be triggered. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal, garnered 13 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal identified 12 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal noted 5 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal observed 19 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 17 days ago. Analyzing the 12-month chart reveals short moving average, buy signal recognized 19 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal also noted 19 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 29 days ago. For more signals, don't forget to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. Apple finds support from accumulated volume at $229.35. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. The stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with a healthy trading volume, the associated risk is considered medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.99 between its high and low, which is a change of 0.86%. In the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 1.45%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for Apple, let's briefly discuss some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This is a relatively standard PE ratio, often observed in companies with long histories or stable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 30th of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $1.74. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at 232.56. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Apple encounters its first support level at 229.35. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 25th of August, 2025, Chris Kondo conducted an insider sale of 435 shares of common stock. On the 8th of August, 2025, Deirdre O'Brien conducted an insider sale of 34,821 shares of common stock. On the 25th of July, 2025, Sabi Khan conducted an insider buy of 0 shares of common stock. On the 25th of July, 2025, Sabi Khan conducted another insider buy of 0 shares of common stock. On the 25th of July, 2025, Sabi Khan conducted an insider buy of 43,901 shares of restricted stock units. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 31.325. In total, insiders purchased 955,888 shares and sold 1,851,927 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $225.45, indicating a decline of 2.88%. This stock experiences moderate daily fluctuations, suggesting an average level of risk. Currently, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 12 days ago. Is Apple stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators along with a generally positive trend suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for Apple stock to perform well in the near future. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 2nd of September, we expect Apple to open higher by 15 cents and begin trading at $232.29. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.